Hey, welcome to another episode of Atkins Diet in the Kitchen. My name is Kent Altena, and this week we're going to be making a pizza recipe for the big game that's coming up on Saturday. And I know I've made pizza recipes in the past, one with a red sauce and one with a white sauce. Well, this time I'm going to be making a gluten-free recipe that is kind of derivative of what my co-author Maria Emmerich had put into Low Carbing Among Friends. And so come along with me as we cook it up low carb style. So here we go. First ingredient is 1/3 cup home ground coconut flour. To this we're going to add another 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. And finally, 1/3 cup of vanilla whey powder. I'm using the Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard whey powder, but you can use any whey powder that you like best. To this we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. One teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And finally, 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Alright, you want to mix your ingredients through each other? Alright, the next ingredient is roughly 1/8 cup or 2 tablespoons of water. Essentially you want to add just enough water so the mixture combines together. And you can kind of form balls with your hand with the mixture. Not quite. Alright, you can see that the mixture is holding into a ball pretty well at this point. This is about the point in which we want to pick it all up. And we're going to transfer it to our baking sheet. First things first, we're going to cut our parchment paper into a circle. Take our dough ball and place it on the baking sheet. And I'm going to take my saran wrap and rip off a hunk so I can use it to press it out. So at this point you want to be somewhat cognizant of how thick a pizza crust you have. You want to make sure that it's roughly even thickness all the way throughout. Otherwise you'll have some spots that get brown and some spots that will still be very light in color. Alright. We're going to put this in our 375 degree oven for roughly 15 minutes. Check it after 12 and pull it out when it starts to get brown on top. We'll catch back up at that point and we'll see you then. Alright, the timer's going off. Let me go and pull it out. You can see it's golden brown. So now I'm going to be using a red sauce. I'm using this light ragu, no sugar added. I'm going to put 1/4 of a cup, which should be plenty for these 4 servings. the sauce out to the end. Alright, I'm going to put some locally made, very good Italian sausage on there. And some mozzarella cheese. Alright, we're going to put this in the oven for 425 for roughly 5 to 10 minutes until the top of the cheese gets browned. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope this reaches everyone in great health. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.